Okay, good morning, friends. How are you today? Fine? Great. I'm very glad to know that you are all fine, and I'm happy because you are all open this video. So, today, I'm Tirsa Novalita. We'll have a video to discuss the passive voice, and I hope you will enjoy the video. Let's jump to the next slide. Okay, so for the first, let's look at these two sentences. The first sentence is my father gives me a guitar, and the second sentence is a guitar is given to me by my father. Can you guys see the differences? Yeah, that's right. The difference is on subject of those two sentences. The first sentence, the subject is my father, and the second is the subject is a guitar. So, what is the difference again? Why I ask you what is the differences? Anyone knows? Okay, it's because we are going to discuss about passive voice. So, let's jump to the next slide. There are the differences between these two sentences. So the left sentence is an active voice. Wait a minute. Is an active voice, and the right one is a passive voice. So what is the differences? Okay, the first one, the verb at the left side is gives, which is simple present tense. So, what is the kind of tense in the right one? Absolutely right. The right one is also a simple past tense, but simple present tense. But the right one is a post passive voice, and the left one is an active voice. So, what is passive voice? Passive voice is a sentence in which the subject receives an action. So, what is the characteristics of passive voice? The first one is when we change the sentence from active to passive, the object will become the subject. Like the examples. In passive voice, the object being the subject. And the second is to clarify who is doing the action. The passive sentence is given a by followed by the pronoun of the actor. So, can you see at the screen? There is a list of passive voice structure. There are 9 tenses, but today we are going to discuss only 3 tenses: simple present tense, present continuous tense, and simple past tense. Okay. So, what is simple present tense? What is the structure of simple present tense of passive voice? So the structure is, if the structure is subject plus verb 1 plus O. The passive one is object plus to be plus verb 3 or past participle, and followed by plus object pronoun. So the example of each sentence is the active one. The example is I make a cheesecake, and the passive one is A cheesecake is made by me. We can if we not want to use by me, we can just throw it. And so now it's exercise time. Change the sentences below into a passive voice. A. Tina feeds her dog every morning. B. My teacher gives me a lot of work every day. And C. I eat a serving of satay every night. So what do you think the answer is? Okay, let's go to the answer. So the answers are A. Tina's dog is fed every morning by her. Her refers to Tina. B. A lot of work is given to me every day by my teacher. C. A serving of satay is eaten every night by me. Okay, so let's jump to the next slide. And now is the passive voice of simple past tense. The structure of active one is subject plus verb to plus object. And the passive one is object plus to be and past like was and were, and plus verb past participle, and always, not always, but can followed by object pronoun. And the examples are, the active one is she took a photo last night. And the second one is the passive, a photo was taken by me last night. But you can change the order, like a photo was taken last night by me, or a photo was taken by me last night. Okay, so let's jump to the next slide. Oh, it's exercise time again. Change the sentences below into a passive voice. Okay, please do the exercises and we will go to the next slide, which is the slide of the answers. You can pause this video first. Okay, and this is the answers. These are the answers. You can write it down and check your answers before. Okay, let's jump to the next slide. So now is present continuous tense. The structure of passive voice and active one in present continuous tense. The active is subject plus to be plus verb ing plus object. And the passive one is object plus to be plus being plus verb 3 or past participle and followed by object pronoun. Okay, so the example of the active one is he is bringing a book. And if we change it into passive, the sentence will be a book is being brought by him. Okay, let's next to the next slide. It's exercise time again. Okay, change the sentences below into a passive voice. There are 3 numbers and you can do it like before. You can pause this video first and then try to answer it, and then you can play again this video and I will show you the answers. Okay, and the answers are like this. You can check your answer, okay? Let's jump to the next slide. Okay. Here I give you the conclusion. The first one, when the active sentence is changed to passive, What becomes the focus is that the object in this active sentence is changed to the subject in the passive voice. And the second is, in the passive voice, all verbs are in the past participle or verb 3. And for the next, the passive voice structure in the simple present tense is object plus to be plus verb 3 plus by object pronoun. And for the passive voice in the simple past tense is object plus to be in past plus verb 3 plus by object pronoun. And the last one, the structure of the passive voice in the present continuous tense is object plus to be plus being plus verb 3 or past participle and followed by object pronoun. We will jump to the next slide. Oh, it's actually the end of this video. Hope you enjoy this video, guys. Thank you and see you.